Good morning everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Friday live session. Yesterday was the monthly expiry. We saw how relentlessly markets went on a short covering mode, non-stop movement on the upside yesterday till 3:30. Huge amount of short covering was happening. We are about 2 hours into the trade now, almost 12 o'clock. Markets as expected opens higher and has given up all the gains and making new lows for the day. Let us quickly look into the charts. This is the chart of Nifty today. Opens around 18,350, makes a high of 18,374 and goes up to now trading at 18,300. So it has already made a low of 18,274 and now trading at 18,285. So this is the chart of Nifty. You can see yesterday it made a low of 17,985, but from there on it kept rising till the last moment. So this was the chart of Nifty. This is Bank Nifty for you. Non-stop movement from 42,486 low up to 43,255 of yesterday's close. Today again it opens with a gap, makes a high of 43,606 and from there on now trading at 43,280 levels. We have had a sell call at 43,426. It is already from the sell level, it has come down about 150 points. It might still further go down and it might close in the negative today. It is in the other Western countries that they follow calendar year as the financial year, because of which, because the FII participation is more in our Indian markets, we tend to see the people who are in the FII segment, they take off during the last week of December as vacation, because that is a practice there in the Western economies. In the Western economies also the volumes are very low during this period, the Christmas week. It's called as Christmas week, and most of the traders or the institutional investors, they all will be back into action only in the first week of January, and this Christmas week is supposed to be a low volume period because most of the decision makers are on vacation during this time. But in India this phenomena is more of a psychological one. It is not our new year actually. Our new year as per our financial year, if you have to see, then it is April, and many of the communities have a practice of following the Samvat starting from Diwali also. So these two can be considered as a new year or starting of a new financial year for us. But the year end concept or new year concept, what we have started following of late, is more of a Western concept starting from January to December. Having said that, except for the low volumes, there is not going to be much of impact because of December end or January beginning. We could only say December is a quarter ending for us, it's not a financial year ending, unlike other economies where December end happens to be the financial. Well, this is the chart of Apollo Hospital, 4,503, currently in the downtrend. It tried to open up higher today, but it has again given up the gains. Auro Pharma, very uneven movement. So opens at 443, now trading at 438. On the whole, it is in the sideways movement. This is Biocon, was in the downtrend, opens higher today, but again starts giving up all the gains, currently trading at 262. Cipla, also in the downtrend, opens higher today but gives up all the gains and now quoting at 1081. Divi's Lab, no different, like all other pharma stocks, is in the downtrend, opens higher, again gives up all the gains now, and now currently trading at 3,391. Dr. Reddy, not much volumes, not much price action. Glenmark, 423, opens higher, still above yesterday's close, but giving up all the gains in line with the pharma stocks or in line with the index itself. This is Sun Pharma for you, trading at 1000, made a high of 1010, made a low of 999, currently trading at the current day's low. Yesterday's low happens to be 990, day before yesterday it had made a low of 994. So since yesterday's lower low, it has been moving higher and now quoting at 1000, but you can see absolutely there is no volume in this counter, very low volume stock. Torrent Pharma quoting at 1563, from 1582 to 1563, 20 rupees fall from intraday high. Well, no much action in pharma stocks. We will quickly look into the Tata Group. Tata Chemicals was in the uptrend, opens higher today, goes slightly higher, but again in line with other index stocks, they are actually giving up all the gains now. Currently trading at 939. Tata Communication trying to break out, made a high of 1287 and now trading at 1270. Maybe the breakouts are not getting sustained in a weak market. Tata Consumers chart is very similar to other stocks, opens higher, gives up all the gains, and currently at around 12 o'clock now it's trading at day's low. 773 is the day's low, quoting at 774. Tata Motors is in the downtrend, tries to open up higher, goes few candles high from 390 to 395, about 5 rupees it moves higher, gives up all the gains, cuts opening low of 390.60, currently trading at 391. Tata Power is in the sell mode, so not much volumes though. This is currently trading at 209, sell has been triggered at 210, currently trading at 209, just 1 rupee below the sell level. Maybe during the day it will go further down. This is the stock of Tata Steel. From the downtrend, more of a sideways I would say, made a high of 115 and now quoting at 114. One another Tata Group stock, TCS, very uneven movement, not much happening. We can quickly look into some of the other tech stocks today. This is the chart of Infosys. Much of the sideways movement all of this week. You can see for the last 3 days it is almost making same highs and same lows. So almost like 1524, 1523, 1499, 500. This is the kind of sideways movement in this. Today it tried to break out but again has started coming down. This is the chart of Infi. We will look into HCL Tech. Well, had closed very well higher price yesterday. It had closed at 1046 from 1052, now come down to 1031 in this very candle with sufficiently good volume also. This stock might be headed little bit lower in the coming days. So this is HCL Tech. This is Wipro for you, opens higher, closes well yesterday, enters into an uptrend, closes well, and now in the last few candles it has made a low of 393 and now trying a pullback. maybe if it pulls up to 397 it will be a sell. If it comes down to 393 also is a sell. Techem, very similar to Wipro's chart, opens higher, comes down, makes a pullback, and now again trying to retest the lows of 1021. If it cuts 1021 then you can go short in this particular stock. Techem is in the sell stage now. We will look into some of the other random stocks like VEDL, ZTele in a severe downtrend. The data has not been updated, looks like. So just a second, let me update the data for ZTele. Something is wrong. Maybe Z is out of the segment, I am not very sure. We will see Reliance doing well today, 2588. Looks like after yesterday's good close at 2544, Reliance is one stock which is trying to hold the market. Otherwise the markets in general are weak today. It has come down to though indexes are trading flat, many of this pharma stocks, many of the IT stocks or many of the other stocks are actually trading lower today. This is the chart of Reliance. 2588 is the high, 2578 is the current trading price. SBIN, State Bank of India, enters into the sell zone at 616, currently trading at the current sell level itself. Yesterday there was a very spectacular up move, and within a single session it made a very good high and closed at 613 from the lows of 597, closed at 613, opens higher, makes a high of 621, comes down towards yesterday's close of 614, and this is one candle, there is trying to be some amount of pullback in SBI. We can look into ICICI Bank, opens higher, goes down. There was a sell at 907, currently made a low of 901 and now trading at 903. So this is the chart of ICICI Bank. We will once again see what's happening on the Bank Nifty chart. Bank Nifty is in the good sell mode, made a low of 43,236, might further go down after this pullback, might again go down. So do not get tempted to be on the long side today. Markets are not in general on the bullish note, though most of the stocks have opened higher, but from there on the trajectory is very clearly down. Markets, most of the stocks have opened higher, have come down, and now trying to make a pullback. Whether this pullback will get sustained or not, we need to wait and watch, and most likely, because many of the stocks have already given the sell signal today, they may not sustain the pullbacks. So do not get tempted for playing the pullbacks. Instead, wait for the right levels to do the short trades. So this is a Banao Bharat's initiative, helping the traders in the live sessions while the markets are trading, which means in case if you are interested to learn the mechanics of the stock markets, you can join for our Trading for Living program. If you are liking the content, please hit the like button, share it to your peers and other traders. We will again meet in the new year. Hopefully 2023 is going to be a very successful year for all of us. Let us meet on a Monday morning. Until then, Om Swasti.